could withstand that type of punishment and power.
He's been speaking in dark terms all week. Lots of talk about hate, anger, and violence. A classic era, moody Badr Hari. He wants to come in, get the job done, and go home. Here's your tale of the tape, brought to you by Jack's Casino. Badr Hari, 36 years old, 6'6", 241, with an 81-inch reach, squaring off against the 35-year-old out of Romania, 6'6", 258, with 77.5-inch reach, Benjamin Adegbuyi. Here we go, Joe.
Professional experience, big edge for Badr Hari, and we keep talking about that 87% KO ratio, but let me tell you, don't count out Benjamin Adegbuyi, because he does have the potential with more than half of his fights coming by finishes. If he touches you, he has the ability to put you out.
According to Circa Sports, Badr Hari is a 5-1 favorite tonight against Benjamin Adegbuyi. And look at his career totals, 120 fights.
Yeah, it's just all about beating and power for Badr. Now my keys to glory for this belt. For Badr Hari, he's got to use that explosive power. He's got to set it up, be patient, and he's got to control his output. Find that right moment, slip off the center line, and counter with big punches. Benjamin Adegbuyi needs to manage that distance, manage the pace, really invest in those body and low kicks. He needs to try to wear Badr down, take him into the later rounds of this fight. And the key is, how good is his defense? Can he withstand those devastating moments from Badr Hari? This bout scored using the following prioritized criteria, starting with knockdowns, followed by damage inflicted. Then looking at clean scoring strikes with an emphasis on spectacular techniques, followed by normal techniques. And if there's still no winner, the judges look for aggression.
And we do have open scoring tonight. 3 judges will score based on the 10-point must system. Additional points are deducted for knockdowns or rule violations.
Ladies and gentlemen, your main event of the evening. It's time for glory! Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the glory main event of the night. The heavyweight bout, the battle of the giants. This is what you have been waiting for, glory fans from all over the world. Are you ready? 3 rounds of 3 minutes. Introducing first, our fighter from the black corner. He holds a professional record of 34 wins, 6 losses, and 19 by KO. His height is 6.6 feet, 198 centimeters long. His weight, 258.2 pounds, 170.1 kilograms. Representing Romania and the winner of 3 Glory Contender tournaments. Introducing Mr. Gentleman, Benjamin Adegbuyi. And his opponent, he holds a professional record of 106 wins, 14 losses, 92 by knockout. His height, 6.6 feet and 198 centimeters long. His weight is 241 pounds and 109.3 kilograms. Representing Morocco and former K1 heavyweight champion, ladies and gentlemen, make way for the general of the Badr Army, introducing Badr Hari! Yes, ladies and gentlemen, 3 rounds of 3 minutes, and the referee in charge of this main event is Mr. Edward Strijker from Waco, Netherlands.
3 rounds, 3 minutes. Listen, always do my commands, protect yourselves all times. When you say stop or break, you do 1 step back. Any questions? No questions. Touch gloves if you want.
I'm going to knock Badr Hari out. When we told Badr that, he says, that's so disrespectful. Mark my words. I will smash him. I will destroy him. Here we go. 3 rounds, heavyweight division, Badr Hari and Benjamin Adegbuyi.
And right away, Badr takes the center of the ring. He's going to pressure, ready with that power jab.
Stand up.
Now, remember, that was the same kick that injured Badr against Rico.
There we go. Benny already trying to use the low kicks, which I think is a good strategy here.
Badr goes down again in a heap. That'll take a lot out of you. Oh, good body shot with the right hand by Badr. And true to form, Benjamin's standing right in front of him.
Yep, he's got to control the distance, whether it's in the clinch or outside. He just can't sit in that mid-range with Badr. So there he's investing in the low kicks. High guard defense, chop the legs. There's that weathering of the early storm.
Right hand by Benjamin Adegbuyi.
Right, watch out. You okay?
It was a headbutt, I believe.
Okay. Watch out, sir. Accident. Fight!
So we continue. High kick from Adegbuyi. Straight right hand to the gut.
Yeah, Adegbuyi clipped Badr with that left.
That might have hurt Badr. You're right, Joe.
Yeah, Badr had to retreat a little bit, take a couple seconds. Yeah, back to those low kicks for Adegbuyi.
Badr Hari said this would be easy work. It has not been easy work so far. As Adegbuyi tries to take advantage, left hook connects for Badr.
Badr's eating some big shots as well.
We saw against Rico, Badr's willing to eat a couple to land his.
Yeah, I think Benny's kicks are starting to slightly slow Badr down, but watch Badr slip his head and attack. That's one of his keys, especially off of Benny's jab. Adegbuyi showing good defense.
How about Adegbuyi pushing forward and providing the pressure?
I like it. I mean, it's very strong defense. I mean, I like the way that he's able to sit in that pocket and defend Badr's power and then just keep chopping away and mix together good punch-kick combination.
Look at Adegbuyi with the right hand. A big swing. Badr goes down. I believe that's the third time he's been on the canvas. Obviously, they're not knockdowns, but not a good sign.
And the same thing with Benny getting so comfortable that he's even switching stances in this first round. Usually when you go to your opposite stance, you're worried about punches, but Adegbuyi not worried about that Badr power.
Close first round. And that will do it. High impact, high action, round one.
Yeah, I mean, kind of what we expected. Badr trying to come out and power punch. You know, did a very good job, but Adegbuyi, man, really impressed with his defense. Some of them just slipping, but not landing clean. And he was able to keep that high guard, yeah, the head nick. Well, look at that, Adegbuyi hits the shot, rolls, but clipped Badr's chin. And I think Badr now needs to kind of be patient a little bit, try to set things up. But Benny's fighting phenomenal. Benny's fighting the right fight.
He's fighting with confidence,
yep,
which a lot of fighters do not do against someone like Badr Hari. What's the body language telling you right now for both these guys?
Well, Benny seems a little bit more confident. Right now, I don't see that overconfidence in Badr that we saw all fight week. But the man has 120 professional fights. He knows what he's doing.
Round two, scheduled for 3. We do have open scoring. Be interesting to see how that first round went.
Yeah, I'm really liking these Adegbuyi low kicks. They're sneaky, they're landing.
One leg kick for Badr, 11 for Adegbuyi.
Yeah, 100% land ratio. He's setting them up well with his punches.
Again to the body. And a chopping leg kick sends Benny down.
Yeah, Badr attacked that plant leg. Adegbuyi doing a good job mixing his punches and his kicks together, where Badr's favoring his power punches.
First round, 2 judges give it to Badr, 1 to Adegbuyi. Oh, straight right hand. Benny walked right into it.
Yeah, that Badr right hand is something special. But Benny Adegbuyi, man, sitting in the pocket, still throwing back, mixing his kicks. He's fighting well, but Badr seemed to show his experience a little bit more in the second round. Slowing down slightly. But that's the smart move, that's the experience. This is him setting up his punches, not wasting energy for knockout punches.
Benny's getting a little gun shy, it looks like.
Yep, still picking away though, still finding his shots. I mean, watching pre-fight tape on both of these guys, I thought a good shot for Adegbuyi was the right uppercut. When Rico fought Badr, Rico's second round was a lot of good uppercuts against Badr, so I'm sure Adegbuyi's been looking at that.
Badr, oh, that rocked Adegbuyi. He's off balance, and he's down, and there's the knockdown that Badr promised.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's right.
Everything was going well for Adegbuyi, but now it's code red time. Here comes Badr looking for the finish.
Yeah, and even through the guard, I mean, Badr's power is that much.
Oh, and he's unleashing. Trying to find an entry into that shell. Caught him with a left hook. Benny's got 20 seconds to survive.
Badr throwing in combinations. That's the key.
And he will survive round number 2. But Badr gets the knockdown, and that means Adegbuyi needs something dramatic in the third.
Yeah, and I thought that was that showed Badr's experience. I mean, that first round he was slugging punches, but he kind of turned it down a little bit. It was a little bit more selective, used his jabs to set up the shot. So that was definitely a more intelligent, strategic round for Badr. Really trying to set up that right hand now. He's using the jab to do it. And especially versus, you know, Adegbuyi's kicks. When people tend to kick, they leave their chin a little high, and that's where Badr's trying to capitalize. You see, what I love about Badr's style is if he hits you once, he doesn't admire it. He just keeps going after you. The left hook lands, he's going with the right and back with the left.
Zie je nou, blijf gewoon rustiger werken. Dan komt het vanzelf. Maar als je lijn gaat slaan in de eerste 2 minuten weer. Ja, dat is fucked up, snap je wat ik bedoel? Wat dan? Weer.
Try it. Yeah. 30 seconds and then you go closer. Listen good. Listen good.
Badr says a points victory is not in the cards. He doesn't want to win by decision. He only wants to win by KO. He's got 3 minutes to finish the job.
Oh, that right hand from Badr again.
Whoa, and he got caught. He got caught by Benny, and now Badr's holding on. Badr is holding on.
Oh, is ref going to call that a knockdown?
Stand up.
That should be a knockdown.
2, 3.
That is a knockdown.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So here we go.
Fight.
Who would have thought this? Uh-oh. It's injury time, it looks like. That'll be another knockdown.
That's another one, yeah.
It is.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
No, Badr's not getting up.
9.
He doesn't get up. And Benjamin Adegbuyi, against all the odds, has beaten and finished Badr Hari.
He sat there, he got knocked down in that second round, and to come back in that third round to do that, that just shows that man deserves a good shot at that title. That was phenomenal.
And Benny told us he would make Badr quit, and you saw what happened. He squatted down and basically said, no more.
And a lot of the pre-fight was all Badr, because he's so strong on the mic, so talkative. And the gentleman kind of kept to himself, but this is the damage that man can do. He's got some good power and good finishing in his record.
And to come back from that knockdown where he was stumbling around, his foundation was gone.
Yeah.
To regroup, come back, and finish in the third round, incredible.
Yeah, his first round was great. I thought he did well. Then to get knocked down in the second, to feel a little defeated, then to come out in that third round to land that power. Man, that's spectacular experience fighting, toughness and durability. He showed the real warrior spirit.
And you know what? We may get friend versus friend. Adegbuyi said, listen, if I beat Badr, I want the World Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah.
Of course, we've got Ben Sadiq versus Rico first, but he wants the winner regardless.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, after he's won 3 contender tournaments, he had a fight in a year with Jamal Ben Sadiq. Now to have a performance like this with Badr Hari, I mean, that guy's just, not only is he winning, he's doing well. He's putting on these spectacular fights, so the man deserves it.
Benjamin Adegbuyi, the 35th win of